Alright, let's talk about high ticket products. If you're selling a product that is worth 500,000 or even more than that, you can't be doing email marketing like the brand that is selling $30 worth of product. It's not the same game. Since the start of 2025, we've been working with a brand called Daniela Chevelle. They're a luxury footwear brand and they sell products that are worth around $600 to $700 per product. And I've seen firsthand how different the approach has to be. And this is not me just making stuff up. We've been running these strategies for months now and they work. So I'm pretty confident in the fact that if you're in that space, this is gonna help you a lot. By the way, the slides I'll be using in this video is free to grab in the description below. Before we even get to the case study, let's talk about why this guide exists. So here's the thing. If you're selling something cheap like a $20 candle or a $40 hoodie, you can literally send a discount email, make it sound urgent, and people will buy from you because let's be real, we've all done impulse buys like that. If a product is under $100, you don't really think too hard about it. You just click it, you buy it, and boom, that's done, right? That's why low ticket brands can just spam campaigns like Sell Ends Tonight and still make a lot of money out of it because nobody's buying a $40 hoodie and regretting it for the next 3 weeks. But for high ticket products, that is not the case. If your product is 500,000, people stop, they think, they compare, and they're like, do I really need this? Is it really worth it? And what's the difference between this and the cheaper one? Because let's be real, the market is so vast that people can literally find the exact product that they're selling for way cheaper and they deliver the same kind of value. So if your emails don't answer these questions, they're gone, that's it. So for high ticket products, it's not really about pushing a sale and hoping that people will buy from you. It's about slowly bringing them into your brand's world. We're going to talk more about this later in the video as well, but this was a short introduction to why this guide exists. Now let's talk about the high ticket reality. So here's the reality. When the prices go up, the sales go down. It's pretty obvious because nobody's buying a $700 product because of just one email. My point is, you can't sum enough reason for people to buy a $700 product in just one email. They need proof that it's worth it. They need to feel like they know you and they need to feel like they're getting into something special, right? And if you skip that, you're basically asking them to jump without a fucking parachute. With Daniela Chevelle, every email had a bigger purpose. It wasn't just like, look at this suit. It was more like, this is the craft. This is the story. This is the reason it exists, right? And when you do that, people stop comparing you to the cheaper stuff and they're not even in the same mindset anymore. Now this part is super important because shifting your mindset from selling to guiding is one of the most crucial part when it comes to selling high ticket products. So with high ticket products, you're not really selling in the traditional sense. Think about it like this way. Low ticket is like speed dating, but high ticket is like slow dinner. You're not really rushing and you're letting them get to know you. Like for the welcome series we've set up in Daniela Chevelle, we didn't just go for the discount. We talked about the founder. We showed how every design is handcrafted in small batches. And that does a few things. First, it makes the product feel rare. Second, it makes it like a lot of care went into it, which it did. And third, it makes people feel like not everyone can have it, which makes them want it even more, right? And when you do that, it's no longer just a suit. It's something you feel proud to own. So let's talk about the first month someone's on your list. This is where you either win them or you lose them. There's a super simple structure that I would run. For the first week, welcome emails. Tell your story, brand vision, and why you exist, right? For the week 2, it is going to be all about educational emails. What this does is basically show people how you're different from the cheaper stuff. And for the third week, it's going to be all about lifestyle. Help them see the product in real life and if possible, so actual customers integrating the product in real life. And why this works is you're not asking them to buy right away. You're building that yes in their head over time. And when the moment comes, they're mentally sold already. Now let's talk about the campaigns for high ticket products. There is this rule that I've created, and that is campaigns must feel like an event when it comes to high ticket products. And we tie them to a season, a new collection, or a story. We keep the visuals super clean and timeless, and the copy, it should sound super confident and not begging for a sale. So for example, let's talk about a strategy that we implemented recently. Instead of giving out 20% off new shoes, right? We talked about a wedding collection that is very exclusive and no discounts, but still managed to crush it because 42% of early access sale came from that one email only. And why? Because exclusivity just it's different when it comes to high ticket products. Now, if you're someone who's selling high ticket products or doing email marketing for someone selling high ticket products, If you set up nothing else, just at least do this and you'll be good. Also, I'm gonna be super general here and not go too in depth into the numbers and everything. So this is the structure. Welcome Flow Series first, right? Tell them the story over a couple of weeks instead of just giving out the discounts and highlighting the discounts in every email and ending the whole welcome series in just a week. Instead of doing that, make it last about at least 2 weeks, right? In the post versus flow, thank them and give them ways to use and enjoy the product. For the educational flows, show your process and your craft. And lastly, there should be a VIP flow which will be used to give early access to the loyal buyers of your brand. And please don't try to win them back with a big discount because that's very low ticket energy and you have to keep it premium. Here's the thing, you gotta be patient, and I'll explain this to you with an example. We ran this strategy in Daniela's where we sent out a ton of storytelling emails before we sent, and at the end of the 2 weeks, we sent out a sales email. And what this did is we were slowly convincing people to buy from us in the storytelling emails. And when we finally sent out the sales email and that one sale email, the results were phenomenal because it covered weeks of campaigns cost with just one email. And that's high ticket. It's a long game, but it's completely worth it. Now to sum up the whole video, I'm going to explain the idea in just few sentences. Low ticket email marketing sells the product, right? But high ticket email marketing sells the world the product lives in. And when you get that right, you don't need constant discounts to make people buy from you. People will buy because they want in. So yeah, that's the playbook. If you're high ticket, slow it down, tell the story, and sell the world that your product lives in. And if this helped, drop a comment and grab these slides in the description. And I'll see you in the next one.